It's like they have a script.
It was a mistake. I didn't mean it. You weren't giving me affection, so I had to go and find it somewhere else.
Make it make sense. Just imagine the conversation if a woman steps up on a man. Hey! If we keep accepting the same behavior just to keep a man, what else do you expect from them?
Yes. It's me again. Yeah. And I'm back.
What is up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, check out more. And if you want more, I'll give you more. So in this video, I have achieved this look for you, as well as, you know, probably hitting a few nerves. But I'm speaking facts, okay? So it's mainly gonna be about and while I'm talking about it, I'm gonna be doing this look. Let's get to it. Let's get to the discussions. Okay guys, so first thing that we're gonna get started with is the brows, and we're gonna do something a little bit different. We're gonna be going in with the Technic soap brow kit. Lightly wet the brow soap with water or primer spray. Run the applicator over the soap to pick up a little product and brush through the brows to style. Leave to set for a minute before adding other brow products. I'm just gonna go with some Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Bar pomade, and this is any granite. I'm just gonna do like hair-like strokes. I'm just gonna take my angled brush here. Let me do my brows first before I get into this conversation. Because this is a process, okay? I'm just filling in the sparse parts here. Let's go on to the other side real quick. Those are nice and oh! Okay. I'm getting emotional because my brows look nice. So I'm gonna go with the Estee Lauder Double Wear concealer, and this is in New Extra Deep 06. Just gonna use this concealer to outline my brows. If you ask me, I think these brows look beautiful. They look really cool, like nice and thick. Wowee. So let's get into why you clicked on this video. My 2 cents on, you know, cheating. So let me just go with some primer. This is the e.l.f. Minimal Infused Face Primer. So I'm sure you guys have all seen Quavo, one of the Migos,
whip it, yeah,
cheated on Sweetie. I guess she took him back and things just didn't change, and he thought that he could just do what he wants and just lavish her with gifts and everything will be kumbaya. That is not the case. One thing I like about Sweetie is that she seems to come across as someone with her head on her shoulders. Okay, she's smart, beautiful, you know, she's all about her money. But the audacity of some of these so-called rappers to have someone who's like really down for them, and they think that they can go out and do what they want to do, and the girl's just gonna stay there just because you buy her a car, or you buy her Chanel bags, or you take her on nice vacations. Where's your self-respect as a woman if you're gonna keep accepting the same behavior? I kind of want like a nice little glow going on, so I'm just gonna go with the illuminating glow matte foundation from Technic. He cheated on her, and then he literally tried to flip the script on her, saying,
"Oh, you're not the girl that I thought you were."
Yeah, of course you didn't. She's not a doormat. You messed up and you expect her to stay around just because you bought her a car. Where they do that at? I feel like the women have to go through so much and consider so much just to keep a man. Hear me out. Hear me out. For example, say you're married, and say you've been married for, I don't know, say 3 years, and you have a kid, and you guys are going through some problems or whatever, and he decides to step out on you, and then he, you know, the whole, it's like they have a script.
It was a mistake. I didn't mean it. You know, you weren't giving me affection, you know, so I had to go and find it somewhere else.
Excuse me, sir? If we're married, we're supposed to communicate. If we're married, you're supposed to, you know, sit down, okay, this is how I'm feeling, so and so. But no, you decided to lie. You decided to sneak around. You decided to insult my intelligence, right? By thinking I would believe your lies. One thing I hate is when they say, oh, it was a mistake. So you messed up what we had for a mistake? You better go marry her.
Oh, you need to know what about the kids?
You didn't think about the kids. Did you think about the kids? So I must think about our relationship, how much time I've invested. I must think about all of that, and you can go out and step out. So just imagine if the tables were turned. Just imagine the conversation if a woman steps out on a man. Hey! Wowee! She's every name under the sun. Don't deal with her. She's this, she's that. But if a man cheats on his so-called partner, it was a mistake. Oh, their excuses.
I'm a man. What do you expect?
Wowee. Come on now. And here I go, ladies. Are a little bit to blame here. Hear me out. Hear me out, please. Hear me out. Because if a man betrayed your trust and the audacity of him to think, oh, she'll take me back, you know, like basically guilting you for their mistake. And if we keep accepting the same behavior, hear me out please. If we keep accepting the same behavior just to keep a man, what else do you expect from them? For me, once a cheat, always a cheat. Okay, like if you cheat on me, that's it. I can't trust you.
It was only a one-time thing.
One time too many, sir. I feel like the younger generation are accepting it because they look up, I don't know why, but they look up to these celebrities. Like, for example, look at Cardi B. What's his name? Who's she with? Offset. She's with him and he cheated on her and she took him back. If they're getting cheated on and accept the fact that, okay, yeah, he cheated on me, I'm still gonna stay with him anyway. You're married. She doesn't even have her own name. She has your name, sir. And you're disgracing your name out here in these streets. You belong to the streets, sir. You belong to the streets. To the streets. Oh, look at, what was her name? Brandy Maxfield. When she was on the episode of Ion, y'all know who I'm talking about, the therapist woman. You mean to tell me she thought it was just 8 times that he cheated on her? Like, that's not bad enough. Come to find out, I think it was like over 50.
Does she know how many women you slept with?
No.
She thinks 8.
In our marriage.
In the marriage. It's more than 50.
In our marriage, bro?
I'll say yes.
Until this day, I think she's still with him. Women can do so much better. Like, you're okay by yourself, sweetheart. I don't care if you've been with this man for 6 years. Oh, think about how much time you've invested. Excuse me, do I want another 6 years of you treating me like I'm nothing? Like, look at how many times she was cheated on. She thought it was just 8 and she was cool with that.
Yeah, maybe it was my fault. Maybe I did something wrong. Maybe it was me, that's why he cheated.
No, it's because he wanted to. Just gonna set this with the Laura Mercier translucent powder. Like, even Beyonce was cheated on. I'm not even gonna say allegedly, because it happened. Okay, so it's not about, oh, your looks, this and that. They would cheat on you, and it's sad because there's like some decent guys out here, but the most of them give them a bad name. And especially if they think, oh, I've got money, I've got this, I've got that the woman's gonna stick around. This is what I'm saying, ladies, you need to have your own. Because once you have your own, it's not like you're staying for their money. You're not staying for any of that. Like, if they can't be faithful, then why are you with them? And what gets me is, like, in the dating stages, you'd see red flags. They'll step out on you, they'll, oh, forgive me, da da da. And then you get married, expecting that things would change. Make it make sense. It's not all about looks. Looks fade. You need to have substance. And even then, even if you're a good woman, they'll still cheat on you. I'm like, why?
Why? Why? Why? Why? Why?
It wasn't a mistake. It was a whole thought process that you went through. Texting, you know, calling, oh, let's meet up here, or let's do this and that, and then lying about it, thinking I wouldn't know. So whoever's spoken about Sweetie and Quavo, then we got Cardi B and Offset, then we got Brandy Maxwell and the wannabe athlete. Now this is a new one. Okay. So if you guys have heard about, I'm just gonna go with some powder right now just to get rid of the excess powder on my face. There's this guy, he's a relationship expert or whatever. His name is Derek Jackson. I've seen a couple of his videos and I'm just like, first things first, I didn't even know he was married. Come to find out, he cheated on his wife of 4 years. He flew the other woman out. They would go out and all kinds of stuff saying that him and his wife are being separated. Come to find out, he ended up blocking the girl because he was back with his wife. But they weren't separated. And he expressed to basically the side chick that, you know, I've cheated on her so many times and she don't even know. Ugh. Disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. His motto is, oh, black men don't cheat. But what were you doing, sir? What were you doing, sir? Like, one thing I don't get, if you're not ready for a relationship, if you're not ready for any of that, cool, I respect that, that's fine. You know, at least you told me, you know, you're not ready. Okay, cool. Don't let it be like 2 years and then you tell me. Okay, don't let it be like 2 years or something like that. Be like a couple months. Oh, you know, I'm not ready. But it's one thing if you're actually just like leading someone on just to go down the line and hurt them. Like, that's really sad. That's really messed up. But women should know, like, if you see red flags, just dip. Just dip. Look at how many people on the planet. Look at how many people on the planet, and you're telling me you're gonna waste your time on this one person. I feel like in this generation now, like, no one even values marriage, the unity of marriage, when a man and wife come together and, like, you know, nowadays you don't have to be married and you're getting marriage benefits. Like, they want things that come with marriage but without the marriage title. Like, am I lying? Am I lying?
Love was not a requirement for this relationship to exist. I can get the milk, the cow, the cookie, the cream, the pie, the butter. I can get all this, and I do not have to purchase the cow.
It's not to put the blame on women, but some women, they're so desperate for male attention, male validation, a man to be in their lives. In that kind of aspect, and they get the fact that, like, yo, this man doesn't even want you. He just wants what you can give him, and once you give him what he wants, he's on to the next. But if you put your foot down from the jump, he would have known what it was. Don't sit here and tell me that these guys nowadays, boys nowadays, don't know what they're doing. They know full well what they're doing. They just want to see what they can get away with. Cute. It's like a subtle, like, purple from this Revolution palette. That's actually cute. It's like really subtle. And I think I might just add like a nice shimmery shade on top, just like this one here. One thing I don't understand, like, with this generation is just like that there's literally like no like commitment. Because if no one wants to commit to you, commit to yourself and do you until someone is ready to commit. Okay, I genuinely believe that, like, there's only a few out there that want to get married, because a lot of these women give so much before any type of commitment, and it's actually sad. Giving him literally everything just to prove that you're a good woman, and then they cheat on you, or they lie to you, or they just take what they want and then vanish and go on to the next, and then you're sitting there by yourself wondering, what did I do? I'm gonna put some eyeliner on. This is the e.l.f. liquid liner in jet black. Just gonna do a simple wing. But one thing I don't get is the whole ride or die thing. Like, why do I need to die, sir? Excuse me? Why do I need to go through so much just to prove myself? Why am I dying for you? Jesus died for me. I'm not dying for no one. A man would not go through half of the things that a woman goes through in a relationship, and that includes cheating. Show me one man that would take back a woman that cheated on him. Show me. You got Cardi B talking about she don't cook, she don't clean, but let me tell you, I got this ring. Yet her man is still cheating on her. The ring don't mean nothing. The ring didn't mean a thing. Do this other eye. That's a nice wing though. Let's see if I can do it on the other eye. Because I'm telling you, I always mess up. Start off with a line like so. I like to tilt my head back a little bit. It's coming together! It's coming together! I think I'm gonna put on some lashes. Lashes are on and popping. So I'm just gonna go with some black eyeliner just to put on my waterline here, and some mascara on the bottom lashes. But anyways, as I was saying, God forbid if I were cheated on, I would forgive. I'd forgive. But I would never be with you again. Ever. I'll forgive you. You know, but we would never be together again. Ever. Because that trust is gone. There's no way. No way, Jose. Like, that's what baffles me. How you gonna be surprised that I'm leaving you because you cheated on me? Why are you surprised? You think I was gonna stay? Think I was gonna stay? Oh, so I'm just gonna go with the Technic Matte Mega Blush here. But yeah, I'll forgive you. You know, I'm Christian. I'll forgive you. You know, Jesus forgave me for my sins. I'll forgive you for yours, okay? But I will never be with you again. However, I have to be a little bit, not even sensitive, I just have to be real, because there aren't women like me that are just like strong. And I don't mean that to sound like full of myself or anything like that, but I know that there are some women who are they're just weak. They're gullible, and it's like they can't breathe without male attention, male validation, you know? By any means necessary, they would just try and be with this one person that's just betrayed their trust and has hurt them emotionally.
And I just feel like it's now time to have another kid.
Yep.
However, there are some women who, they're not dumb. They know what's going on. They know he's out there doing what he's doing and he don't care. So instead of her leaving, she goes ahead and finds herself a sad man. Okay? Now, 2 wrongs don't make a right. However, don't do anything that you wouldn't want your partner doing. Okay? If they're just doing that to keep the marriage together, then that's not a marriage. But like nowadays, having a side chick, main chick, all of these chicks, like it's a barn or something. It's proclaimed to the world like it's acceptable. Like, that's not something to show off about. That's something you should be embarrassed about. And the thing is, some of these women, they don't know that the guy that they're with is married or with someone. They don't know. But it's another story when the other woman does know. Because some of these guys, they just don't care. They don't care. They have their wife, kids, and they still want to go out there and mess up their whole family for what? I'm speaking facts in this video. What's going on today? Maybe it's my water with cucumber. The guys get like really upset. Like, even if their woman looks at another man, but they can go out and cheat. Oh, it didn't mean anything. Okay. But if a woman does it and it doesn't mean anything, the standards they're not equal. I think this look is more or less like done. So this is the finished look, you guys. I look cute. I like this look. I like the hair as well. Like, I did like a nice little like side part. I think it would be like really nice to do something a little bit different. I enjoy having like this like chit chat with you guys, you know. It's like every day I wake up, I'm just like, I'm hearing another cheating scandal. Like, why? Everything that I use will be listed in the description down below. So if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!